Hi guys, it's me Harini. I've started shooting my first recipe video. I decided to start with a brownie recipe, something sweet, which is like super simple, super quick, yet too delicious recipe. Hope you guys all enjoy my video. Let's get started.
In a bowl, I have taken 250 grams of unsalted melted butter. If you have only salted butter, you can still use it. Just skip the salt that I am going to add it later on. Now to this butter, I have taken about like 2 cups of sugar. It's a mix of brown sugar and white sugar. Here I have got 1.5 cups of brown and half a cup of white sugar. If you need more sweet, you can go ahead and add more. It's all your wish, or you can use like full white or full brown. It's totally up to you. Now I'm going to mix this well with the butter until fully combined. And now to this I'm going to add a neutral flavor oil. Here I'm using sunflower oil, which is like 2 tablespoons. And then I'm going to add a spoon and a half of vanilla extract. A good quality is must. It makes a huge difference in any kind of baking. And whisk well. To this, now I'm going to add like 4 large eggs. You can either add one by one, or here I'm just going to dump everything at once and whisk it vigorously. It's easy if you just break down the yolks a bit and then mix it. Mix well until it's creamy or just nicely combined. And now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of orange juice. Usually I add 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. Today I don't have any fresh oranges, so I've decided to use orange juice instead. And you can skip this part, it's completely optional. I quite like the flavor of orange with chocolate, so I'm adding it now. Now that's all our wet ingredients. Now here I'm going to add like half a teaspoon of salt and mixing it well. I've got 1 cup of maida or plain flour and 1 cup of cocoa. It has to be sieved well because cocoa powder tend to have like lumps in it. I use Cadbury brand, which is like not too dark. I quite like the flavor of it, and it's your wish if you want to use like a darker cocoa powder or whatever you have. It's completely fine. And serve it well. If you need, you can use a spatula to break the lumps so that you don't have any waste. And combine it nice and slow. Once it's all combined, you can go a little bit faster, but for now, take it really slow. It should take like few seconds. That's our basic brownie batter ready now. Here I'm going to add 1.5 cup of chocolate chip. You can take any kind of chocolate chip, or even you can add like marshmallows, dry fruits, or nuts, whatever you like. Mix well until everything is well combined. And to bake, I've taken a baking tray. which has been buttered and lined with a parchment sheet. And also I did the same thing to the small bowl, which I will be using it for the stove top baking. I'm just taking a very little amount of the batter because it's just to show you how it works. And I'm going to dump the rest into the baking tray. Just scoop out everything. It's easy if you use a spatula like this, so that you can just scrape down all the batter nice and clean. Once everything is scooped out, I'm going to level it. And I'm going to bake this in the preheated oven for 200 degrees Celsius for 10 to 13 minutes. When you insert the toothpick, it still has to be like a bit sticky and fudgy. So here I have taken a pot which goes on the stove top. I've added some salt and something like this, which acts as a barrier between the bottom and the baking pan. And I'm going to place it like this, and I'm going to put a lid on and bake. So this pot has to be preheated before you put the cake tin inside for about like 10 minutes in medium to low flame, and it's ready. And again, you have to bake in for like 11 to 12 minutes on the. So that's our brownie, nice and hot out of the oven and from the stove top. Now I'm going to show you how it looks inside. Look how nice and moist and gooey and fudgy it is. And this is the one that's out of the oven. When I break it, it should be like nice and gooey like this. Look.
So that's my simple brownie recipe. Hope you guys all try this way. If you have any feedbacks, please do send it to me. And see you guys in my next video. Hope you guys all enjoy this brownie recipe. Bye.